your favorite girl, Akudo. Welcome to another video. For today's video, we're going to answer the question, how do I deal with conflict in my marriage? So many of you have one question or the other about conflict, so I decided to do this video. It's going to be in two parts. The first part, I'm going to give you 5 reasons or ways you can resolve conflict in your marriage. And part two is going to have 5 reasons or ways you can resolve conflict in your marriage too. To all my returning subscribers, mwah, hello, how are you doing? For those of you that are not part of my family, what are you waiting for? You watch all the videos. You might as well come join us. You see the red button right here that says subscribe. Click on that button. Wait for the notification bell. Click on that one too, so you will be the first to see my videos once they drop. Now let's get right into it, okay? Before we even go any further, first of all, what is conflict? Most people are confused. When I disagree with my husband on something, is that a conflict? When we are on two different sides on an argument or something, is that a conflict? So you know where we always go. Let's go to Google first of all before we even go any further. Well, it says conflict is a fight, a battle, or war that is armed in conflict. Okay. Now let me use this definition. This one says a conflict is a struggle between people which might be physical or between conflicting ideas. Okay. The word comes from the Latin word that means to come together for a battle. Conflict can also be defined. Another definition here says a conflict is a clash of interest. The basis of conflict may vary, but it is always a part of the society. Conflict is natural. It is the clash of ideas, is the clash of opinion, is the clash of perspective. Conflict is when I don't agree with you, you don't agree with me, we agree to disagree, or we disagree to agree. And most of the time, conflict is natural. There is nothing fake about it. Anybody that tells you that they don't have conflict in their marriage, those people are lying to you. Conflict is like a steady thing in every relationship between family, sister and sister, brother and brother, brother and sister, mother and father, mother and siblings, mother and children, and it is also present in marriages. Okay, so now when there is a conflict, the way you handle your conflict will determine whether the conflict is escalated or the conflict is being taken care of and doesn't cause any harm in the relationship. Most of the time, when we find ourselves in conflict, we begin to call names, we begin to do other things that are not necessary. We must learn to focus on what we are, conflicting about, either the conflict of idea, conflict of views, conflict of perspective, whatever. We should stick to it and not jump from one thing to the other. Thereby, we cause more harm than we intended to do because we are staying off the topic. We are going to other places that we don't need to go. So for this video, the part one, I'm going to give you 5 ways or 5 strategies you can use to resolve conflict. My sisters, all of you, my brothers, those that keep writing, how do I deal with conflict? My wife did this, my husband did that. I am going to answer all those questions in these 2 videos. This is the first video, and I'm going to do a part 2 of it. So the first way to handle with conflict, the first thing you will do, number one, is to accept that conflict is natural. He doesn't hate you, she doesn't hate you. Because she doesn't agree with you does not mean she hates you. Because she doesn't agree with you does not mean she can't stand you. Because your wife doesn't agree with you does not mean, oh, she can't tolerate you anymore. And because he doesn't accept what you're saying, my sister, does not mean he doesn't like you. Because he doesn't agree with you does not mean he's cheating either. Because most of the time when we say something, let's say we're arguing about the mouse, or let's say we're arguing about this cup, okay? And your husband say, oh, this cup is white. You say, no, it's not white, it's blue. Then we begin to think, oh, for him not to agree that it's blue, it means he's cheating. He must be cheating with somebody else. Or she doesn't like me anymore. Or he doesn't like me anymore. No, it doesn't have to be the case. Sometimes it's just, I don't agree with what you're saying. I have a different perspective about it. I'm looking at it with a different lens. I am seeing maybe something you're not seeing, but that doesn't mean we have fallen out of love or it's not natural or they are cheating on you. No. So the first thing I want all of us to get in our head is that conflict is natural. It must occur in every relationship between a father and a mother, between siblings, between sisters and brothers, brothers and sisters, between cousins, between colleagues. Conflict must be present. It's natural. How we deal with it now is a whole different ballgame. All right. So the first thing I want to establish in this, the first way to deal with conflict is for you to have the mindset that it is normal. It is natural. There is nothing bad about it. I can air my own opinion and it can be different from your own opinion. Because I don't agree with you does not mean there is something wrong with me or something wrong with you. It's just that I have a different view and it is okay. That's number one. Then number two thing I want you to do is always be calm in the presence of conflict. Sometimes we get overwhelmed, we get so hyped up that we blow things out of proportion. Maybe your husband came home and said, "Oh, I think this curtain is red." You say, "No, honey, this curtain is black." And your husband is saying, "No, it is red. I know it is red." You're saying, I see black too. It is black. Just a disagreement. The curtain is red and black. So your husband is looking at it from red because maybe he's not seeing black. You are looking at it from black because maybe you're not seeing red. You are just disagreeing over the point. Either we can go further and find out what the answer is. If you know the person that owns the curtain, hey, what's the color of your curtain? Let them tell you. And that way we can be calm. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Why would you say it's blue? Why would you say it's red? Why would you say, oh, my God, you cannot say that curtain is red. How can you say that curtain is red? Don't you see the black? Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You are hyperventilating. You cannot breathe. You are overwhelmed. You are a drama king. You are a drama queen. For what? Just two disagreements? Please, number two, it's not that your spouse hates you or doesn't like you or doesn't or is cheating on you. Once you get that in your head, the second, always stay calm. Always stay calm and just, no matter how hot tempered you are, my sister, no matter how hot tempered you are, my brother, remember to stay calm. This is not the time to start over talking each other because you think maybe the louder you get, that will make him believe you or make her believe you, or you think that the faster you talk, that will make you overtalk her or overtalk him. No, be calm. My sister, take a chill pill. My brother, take a chill pill. Relax. Be calm about it. That's how you deal with conflict. Be calm. Don't be a drama queen. Neither should you be a drama king, my brother. Just be calm about it and let us talk like adults. That's number two. Number three says, listen carefully. The problem we have is that we do not listen. We do not listen. That's the problem we have. We do not listen. Once we start talking, we talk and talk and talk and over talk and over talk and over talk and scream and scream and scream as loud as we can go. And then we don't listen to what our partner is saying. Because if you paid attention and maybe listen to what your partner is saying, maybe you could have heard him say, I know you said it's black, but I see red and I see black on this curtain. So why don't we say it is red and black? But because you're busy trying to prove your point is black, he's busy trying to prove his point is red. Nobody is listening. Number three way to deal with conflict in your marriage is to listen carefully. Don't be in a hurry to talk all the time. Don't be in a hurry to yell at the top of your voice. Don't be in a hurry to be the fast talker and overtalk him or make him feel like, oh, I can talk faster than him. I know how to talk faster than him. No, don't do that. Pay attention to him. Listen to her. It doesn't matter what she is saying. It might not make sense to you. And I want to tell you right now, my brother, what she's saying might not make sense to you. My sister, what he's saying might not make sense to you. You might think, oh, he doesn't know his colors. Oh, he's colorblind. How can't he see that there is black on this thing? Why can't she see that there's red on this thing? It doesn't matter how you feel about it. It doesn't matter what you're thinking in your head. You must be calm and you must listen. Because if you are talking all the time and you're not listening to your partner, so many information will go under the rug. They will slip by and you will not hear what he or she is saying. So that is one thing you should understand, that you must listen and listen good. Listening does not mean selective hearing. I want to talk on that. Selective hearing means when you pick only what you want to listen to. I will come to you and say, "Oh, you're so pretty. Oh, I like that shirt on you, but I don't like your hairstyle. I don't like, the only thing you had me say is I don't like your hairstyle. When I said pretty, you didn't hear it. When I said you look gorgeous, you didn't hear it, because we have been programmed to always pick the negative. Whenever people are talking to you, they will say all these nice things, all these compliments, say all these beautiful things to you. But because you are already on the defense, like, let them just make a mistake and say what I don't like. So the only thing you hear is negative. And this is always present in marriages, relationships, when we are going through conflict. Because we are disagreeing, we are agreeing, everybody is stating their point, and this person is busy trying to state why she thinks the curtain is black. The man is busy trying to state why he thinks the curtain is red. Nobody is listening to each other, and they are yelling and screaming at the top of their voices. Nobody is listening. So you're not even hearing what I'm saying. Because if you listen, maybe when I was speaking, and let's say the woman kept quiet to listen to the man and listen to what he's saying, maybe she would have heard that he said, even though I see black on the curtain, but I see more red. That's why I said it's red. And then if she listened, or if the husband could stop talking and listen to her, he will also hear her say, even though I see red, but I also see black more. So why can't we just say it's red and black instead of saying red or black? Well, because they are not listening to each other, they are busy talking and trying to make their points. Nobody is paying attention. So, my sisters, my brother, those of you that ask the questions and those that didn't ask the question, the third way you can deal with conflict in your marriage is listening carefully and listening actively. Don't do selective hearing. Don't hear only what you want to hear. Everything that man said, you didn't hear. Or the only thing you heard was when she said, you are colorblind. My sister, my brother, don't hear everything the woman said you did not hear. The only thing you heard was when she said, after all, what do you know about colors? That's the only thing you picked up, because that is how human nature is. We always want to hear the negative because we are always on fight mode. We are ready, to defend ourselves. So we are always trying to hear the negative so we can come back with something. We can come back real fast with an answer. So that is number 3. Number 4 about conflict is analyze the conflict. Why are we arguing about this curtain? Why do you think this curtain is black? And why do I think this curtain is red? Analyze the conflict. Because most of the time we are so busy being all over the place. We are so busy trying to make our point. We are so busy trying to say what we know or show what we know and what we don't know, that we do not even analyze the conflict. When you analyze the conflict, you will see that really there is no reason for us to call ourselves names and get angry at each other over this curtain. All we have to do, okay, speak. Why do you think this curtain is black? You say your point. Okay, now let me tell you why I think it's red. You know what? Since I believe it's black and you believe it's red, why don't we call Miss Akudo? Akudo, this is her curtain. So let's ask her, Miss Akudo, what color is this curtain? And then Akudo will say, you know what? It's red and black. It's red and black. And then you say, you see? So really, when you begin to analyze the conflict, you will notice that, why are we even fighting over Akudo's curtain? Why are we here calling each other names over somebody else's curtain? Why are we so upset? If it's black or red, what difference does it make? Is it our curtain? Will she not give the curtain to us? So what really are we doing? So when you take time to analyze the conflict, you will understand that you are making this big thing out of nothing. I've gone to families where we went for conflict resolution, and the wife will say, oh, my husband did this, my husband said this, my husband. And then when you ask the husband, did you say those things? He said, for real. I didn't even mean it that way. Look at this, look at this, look at why I said this. And the woman is like, really? So why didn't you explain it to me? And the man like, why didn't you ask me? We have come all the way over there for conflict resolution, only to find out that this is something two of them would have fixed without even bringing us into it. My sister, my brother, If you want to deal with conflict in your marriage, learn to analyze. Don't be always overwhelmed. Everything is a drama queen, drama king. Everything is drama. No, calm yourself down and ask yourself, really, what are we arguing about? What is this argument about? Why are we arguing about TV? Oh, the TV is black. No, the TV is red. No, I say it is black. No, it is red. In short, do you know any color? You don't know no color. You don't know your color black. Please go. After all, did you buy the TV? Yes, I make more money than you. After all, what do you do with your money? Yes, you take your money to your family. No, you don't help out in the family. You are very stupid. You are not smart. You are not a foolish woman. You are a foolish man. You see how it is going from TV is really analyze the conflict. If the TV is black or the TV is red, is it worth us calling ourselves names and fighting over the color of a TV? Now, I'm saying a lot of mean things to you. You're saying a lot of mean things to me. We are walking away. We are keeping malice. We're not speaking to each other for 2, 3, 4 weeks in the family. You know what? He said the TV is red. But when you sit down and analyze it, you ask yourself, really, why am I so mad about the color of the TV? Why am I so upset? Now, because of the color of the TV that started the conflict, we have gone from there to so many other things. You're cussing out my family. I'm cussing out your family. You're cussing out me. I'm cussing you out. We are going for what? My sister, number 4 way to deal with conflict in your family, analyze the conflict. Sit yourself. It comes a time when you need to pick your battle. You can't fight for everything. You can't argue for everything. You must not be right in everything. The problem we have is that we need to be right. I must be right. I must prove to him that I'm smarter than him. I must prove to him that I'm more intelligent. I must prove to him that I'm more enlightened. My sister, my brother, what for? It doesn't make a difference. When you take time to analyze the conflict, you will understand that this is nothing. You are just overworking yourself, overwhelming yourself over nothing that should not cause trouble in your marriage. And then for this video, the last one I'll do, number 5, is model neutral language. The reason why I want to make this the last one is because it's connected to number 4. Like I gave you guys the example. When we start arguing and we start analyzing, you should model neutral language. Neutral language means say what is related with the conflict, with what you guys are arguing about. Don't, when I say this cup is white and you say no, it's green, why are you saying my mother is dumb? What has it got to do with the cup? Why are you telling my brother his father is dumb? What has it got to do with the color of the cup? Model neutral language. Okay? Why do you think the cup is white? Can you tell me? Can you prove why you think the cup is white? I think the cup is white because when I went to the store, I asked them to give me a cup and they said, we only have white cups. That's why. And look at this paper. This paper is white. If you bring this paper close to the cup, you will see they are the same color. That's why I say it's white. Now, let me hear your own point. And let my brother say, you know what? I think the cup is green because you see this straw is green and the writing on the cup is green. So for me, I think since the majority of the things on the cup is green, I think it's green. And if you bring something green close to it, you will see it's green. Oh, no, I don't think so. Even though the writing is green, that's still the background of the cup is what. You see how we are arguing in a healthy environment, using neutral language, saying things that are not instigating, inciting, or causing trouble. We are not saying, oh, please, you are so dumb. How can you say this is white? My dear, are you sure you went to school? How can you say this is green? You know what, baby? I think you're colorblind because there is no way you can look at this cup and say because it has green stuff that is green, you must be colorblind. Yes, your mother is the one that is colorblind. Not my mother. Your father is the one that is colorblind. Now you see, you are now using words that are coercing. You are using words that are instigating. You're using words that are inciting. You're using words that are making you, get into cussing each other out and get into the deeper section of the conflict that should not even be part of this argument or this disagreement we are having. So my sister, my brother, model Neutral language. Mind what you say. Don't hit below the belt. Oh, you know what? I don't blame you. After all, did you go to college? If you went to college, you would have known that that cup is white. And then the man said, look at you. You that went to college, what job are you doing? What job are you doing? You don't even make up to $7 an hour. Please go sit yourself down. You that make $7 an hour. You that make $7 an hour. Can you save money? This house you're living in, who bought it? Who bought this house? You bought the house. Can you pay the mortgage? You see, do you see what's going on? Now they have gone from the cop to mortgage, to who is working, to who is not making money, to who cannot save. You see, it has escalated to something that they can't even, if they are told what happened, they can't even know, they don't even know where it started. That's how conflict will creep up on you if you don't check it at the beginning. Make sure you use neutral languages. Make sure you listen attentively and listen carefully, not selective listening. Make sure you are calm when you're dealing with it. Know that this is a natural occurrence in life. Conflict is natural. You guys, even blood, people that have the same blood with you, you guys have conflict with them. So it's going to happen. And number 4, remember to analyze it. That will bring us to the end because I don't want this video to be too long. So the next 5, I'm going to say in part 2 of this video. Remember, how do you deal with conflict in your marriage, in your relationship? Number 1, it is a natural thing. It is a natural occurrence in every relationship, marriage included. Number 2, remember to be calm. Don't always be a drama king and a drama queen in everything. Just be calm, because the calmer you are in a better frame of mind to handle it. Number 3, listen carefully, not selectively, but carefully to what your partner is saying. Screaming, over talking over them, yelling at the top of your voice, calling them names is not communication. They are not listening to you. And when you listen, then you can be able to, give your own point based on what you had them say. Because most of the time, you guys are saying the same thing, but everybody is screaming and presenting it in a different light, and it looks like you guys are arguing. Why? The truth of the matter is that you guys are saying the same thing, but you're not listening to each other. Number 4, analyze your conflict. Ask yourself, is it worth it? All this from the cup, like the example I gave, from the color of the cup. Now we are cussing each other out about who can save money, who doesn't make more money, who didn't go to school, who went to school, who cannot do this. You see, we are beginning to abuse our parents. Oh, your mother is a drunk. No, your father is the one that is a drunk, over the color of a cup. Analyze your conflict. Is it really worth the battle? Is it really worth the fight? Is it really worth all this conflict? Just the color of the cup? And then number 5, practice and model neutral languages. Know what you say and mind what you say. When you're arguing about the cup, stick to the cup. Don't go from the cup to my mom, to my father, to my sister, to my uncle, to my village people, and everything. No, stick to the cup. Neutral languages. Mind what you say. That's not the time to call names. That's not the time to tell her she's stupid or him he's stupid or foolish. This is not the time to call names. We are talking about the cup. Let us stick to the cup. All right. I'm going to do the other 5 in the next video. Now, to you, my unique, I know conflict is a natural thing. So I know you also have conflicts in your families, in your marriages, in your relationship. Go to the comment section. Tell me, how do you deal with conflicts? How do you deal with conflict in your relationship? Are you a screamer? Are you a shouter? Are you the one that will cuss out people because you think that's the best way? How is it working out for you? Tell me, how is it? Is it really working for you? Share your story in the comment section. Give your own advice. Give us some of the strategies, how you deal with conflict in your family. Till the next video, remember, you are beautifully and wonderfully made by God. That is why you are unique. Be kind to yourself and to each other. Go to the comment section. Tell me what you think. Remember to share the video. Remember to subscribe to our channel. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, because the more you do that, the more you're helping a sister. Okay? I love you guys. Bye-bye.